Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll just wait for a few people to jump in.
Of course. Yeah, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
For sure. What's up, Erica?
Sorry, I had a video playing. I was trying to make sure my stuff was right. I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing good. The lighting in my studio is just terrible right now.
I got the best little like it's clips on my desk. It's a ring light, but it like has like goes pretty bright and then it has different colors. So
Oh, nice. Yeah,
if you want to be orange.
I've actually done that in a video, so
But it helps because it depends like I mean I don't have any windows in here, but you know, time of day and all of that, you can change the lighting. And then it has like an arm so you can adjust it. But it's pretty small. It's like that. So it's not too bad.
yeah. Yeah. I got my
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Vino. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are
How-
you?
Good. How's the weather out there?
Luckily, it's not raining today and yesterday. It was like pouring up until the weekend, and it's forecasted to rain this from Thursday too. Let's see. But it's still gloomy here. Yesterday was pretty sunny, but today it's gloomy out here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Us
I love your t-shirt. It looks so nice.
you playing around with different colors.
I know.
I wear the same shirt all the time, so I'm like, I need to get more. What's up, guys?
Morning.
Morning. Got your
Morning.
got your shirt, Chris.
Oh, you got it?
I have your writers and your shirt, so
Yeah, I
and
just my sign's in yesterday, so
exciting.
yeah, I almost missed it. I was at the gym and I was like, oh shit, I gotta get home.
Priorities, buddy.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Nevin, I got a lead for you, big guy.
Ooh,
Perfect. Stoked.
Let me shoot that over to you right now.
Thank you.
awesome. All right, you guys. So we have Ed here with us today. So thank you, Ed, for joining us today. So we host Elevate Mastermind every Tuesday. And so I try to have different speakers on today. So we're like super excited to have you here. And, I've heard you speak a few times before, and actually one of the events in, I think it was Oakland, that
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, that was amazing. One of the favorite things was the social media farming. That was like very different than what we always hear. But I'm gonna pass it off to you. A lot of people here do some social media, some people do a lot of social media. But I kind of let you flow with it.
Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. So thanks everyone for having me on. I appreciate it. I'm sure some people are still going to be joining us, so I might recap from time to time just to keep everyone on the same page. But nice to meet you all. So for those that I'm not connected with yet, my name is Ed Stulak. I am located over in New Jersey. So if you want to send over your referrals, I'll be your guy. And today, what I want to talk about, though, specifically is Instagram and this whole concept that you just touched on, farming. I have a concept, or more so a method, it's called follow farming. So what it is, essentially, I'll give you the quick nutshell version of what to expect. So I'll set the table for us here. Over the next, 30 or so minutes, let me tell you a little bit as to how it is that I get business on Instagram, how it is that leads come my way, more engagement, more followers, more likes, more leads. I'm assuming this is what we all want. I don't know. If you have your video on, you can give me a thumbs up. And if I don't see your pretty face, you can give me a Y in the chat for, yeah, that's what I want. Or give me a 1 for yes, or 2 for no, I don't want leads. I don't want business. We got thumbs up. All right. We only got 4 thumbs up. We got 5. All right, we got 1. All right. So for everyone else, I'm assuming this is what we want. This is what I want as a real estate agent, right? But how can we do so through the power of Instagram? So who is on Instagram? Again, I'm gonna engage a little bit with you guys. So please, I might pick on you. For example, Steven Gonzalez. What's up, brother? Muted right now.
Not
All
bad.
good. What's going on?
How you doing?
Beautiful. Good to see your face.
Great to see you too, brother.
Awesome, awesome. So Instagram, like, are
Comment
we
too.
are we on Instagram? Are we utilizing Instagram? Who's not on Instagram is the better question. I'll give you a second to say, no, I'm not on Instagram. I don't even know what it is.
No, I think everyone on here is pretty much on Instagram. It's just a matter of how often are you on it?
You took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was gonna say. Are we all who are on it, are we utilizing it correctly? So Instagram has been around for quite some time. The common misconception that we all run into is that Instagram, well, I don't have enough followers. I don't know how to create content. I don't know. I don't have the right equipment to create content. I don't even know what to film. Who has some of these questions or doubts? Or the most common doubt, which is, does Instagram even work? It's okay. You can raise your hand if you think Instagram is full of it. Doesn't work. These are common misconceptions. It's okay. Hey, listen, I was one of them until I started seeing things actually happen. I was just looking through all my notes here. I'm a very pen to paper kind of guy. So when I take my leads, I love to do my home buying consultations. These clients right here, Arthur and Jillian, $700,000 buyers over in a town called Marlboro, New Jersey. And they came from Instagram, just from a common DM, just the DM that we all DM each other with anyway. And I'm going to be showing them some homes later on today. Like more and more, Instagram just proves to be true in the concept of brand awareness. Like I did not have to be connected to them. They could have reached out to anyone else on Zillow or whatever website there is out there. But yet it was Instagram that made them aware of who I am, what it is that I do. So the follow farming, just to go back to setting the table for you guys, because I want you guys to walk away with something today. I don't want to just waste your next half hour here, okay? Like I want you to run with something and say, damn, Instagram is going to be good. I'm going to start changing my Instagram game today. Is that cool with everyone? Okay. Follow farming. It's a concept that is going to allow you to get more followers, more likes, more engagement, and essentially more opportunities, more leads. Farming. Who knows the concept of farming? What is farming? I'm gonna poke on someone. Richard, my friend, I see you with your Star Wars thing going on. Fleece. What's up, Richard?
Can you guys hear me?
Now we can.
So farming is basically going through, well, posting and seeing if you get any like comments, likes, any traction that can get anything anything that you can get as a lead. Basically throwing yourself out there and advertising
Right.
yourself either personally or professionally.
You nailed it with that conclusion. It's getting yourself out there. It's advertising yourself. It's pushing yourself to the masses in the most attractive, most unique, most disruptive ways. So this, if we're talking 50 years ago, what was that? that was bus benches, that was postcards, which
Newspapers.
that still the stuff still works today. Don't get me wrong. But newspapers, like, are we really advertising ourselves in the newspapers? Maybe not as much as we used to. Today, it's more so let's advertise ourselves on Facebook ads, Google ads, the new modern day 2024 technology, right? Alyssa, you're shaking your head. You agree? Okay, okay, I see you as you're eating. Sorry, bon appetit. We are now in a new world where we have to utilize what actually works. So the bus benches, the postcards, this is concepts of farming. You're planting seeds and hoping that one of them sprouts one day, right? Cold calling, door knocking. These are all things that I'm still doing. Not as much cold calling, but I'm still door knocking. Now, taking that same concept of farming, I kind of just expanded it and kind of massaged it a little bit more, but now brought it to the world of social media. So what is follow farming? It's getting people in your local area to follow you, engage with them, have them see your stuff on social media for free. Does that make sense? Everyone follow so far? Common question is, well, how do I get in front of them, right? How do you get in front of the people? Do you have to pay for that? Do you have to do Facebook ads? I mean, yeah, you can. That's what I'm doing, right? But I'm trying to reach out to people that I've never spoken with before, and I want to get massive exposure. That costs a little bit. But if you don't necessarily have the funds or maybe a budget to invest into advertisements or whatever that is, there is a free way to do it. There's a free way. It's going to take you a little bit of time. Not going to lie to you guys. It does take time to do this follow farming method. But you can do this 5, 10, 15, 30 times a day if you wish at your own leisure. So I'm going to walk you through it. It's a 5-step process, okay? Step 1. If you guys are on Instagram, you know the little search engine? I'm going to pull up my Instagram right now as well. You know the search engine option, right? Where you can search for each other's usernames. This thing, right? This little magnifying glass, it does a lot more than just search for usernames. You can actually search towns and like locations and stuff, and like hashtags. Pretty cool. So I'm gonna pick on the next person. Ivy Otter's Pilot.
Oh, I don't think it's.
Oh, that's not okay. Not Otter Pilot. I'm gonna pick on Naveed.
Hi,
Hi, Naveed.
how's it going?
Beautiful. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I just put my baby down for a nap and now I'm here.
Good timing. Good timing. Good time to pick on you. Okay, good. Naveed, I'm sorry for picking on you. I like your beard. I'm gonna grow
Thank
mine
you.
out one day. So, so question for you, Naveed. What is your town that you sell in?
What is what that I sell in? My town?
City, town, where would you ideally like to sell real estate in?
I still like my town, Sacramento, California.
Sacramento?
Mhm.
What are some little towns, like suburbs around Sacramento?
Natomas, West Sacramento, Plumas Lake, Elk Grove, Roseville,
Okay.
Rancho Cordova, Fair Oaks.
Nice.
You can stop me at any time. I can keep going.
Okay. You've proven yourself that you know what you're talking about. All right, that's good. So those locations, question for you. Have you ever searched either of those as a hashtag?
For Plumas Lake, that's one that I really started doing. So I don't know if there's already a hashtag, but I started doing living in Plumas Lake new construction, Plumas Lake living.
How do you
So I do
spell
a
it?
lot of those.
Plumas?
Plumas, Lake
Plumas Lake?
Lake. Yep.
So if I type in Plumas Lake and I do tags, there are 13,000 plus people that have used this hashtag before. That's what we want. We want to search a hashtag where Plumas Lake, like I've never heard of Plumas Lake, but you know it, which tells me two things. Number one, I don't know if that's a very touristy area. It's no Miami, it's no San Diego, right? It's no New York City. It's Plumas Lake. It's right around Sacramento. No, that means probably tourists aren't really using that hashtag. But who is using that hashtag?
People looking in that area.
People that live in that area, businesses that work in that area. realtors that work in that area. Yeah, the list goes on. Like if I live in that area, I'm putting in that that town as a location when I post a picture, use a video, whatever that is. So who's to say you can't engage with local people through this hashtag? So that's step one. Put in the city or the town that you want to start selling real estate in. And I can promise you, if I click on any of these, I can almost guarantee you if I click on their page, their bio is probably gonna be somewhere around Sacramento area. Might not be Plumas Lake, might be somewhere around though. Right? So step one, search the hashtag. Step two, there's a filter option. As soon as my phone focuses, there's a filter option. Do we see that?
Yeah.
The filter option, if you click it, it'll give you two options. And everyone's phone might be a little different. Everyone's Instagram might be a little different. Some of us might have not updated Instagram since 2013. So it might not be as up to date. But for those that are, it should look something like this. The two options, please hold. Maybe, almost. I'll tell you what they say. The first one says top posts. The second one says recent top posts. I want you to click on the most recently used. Okay, so recent top posts. If I click on that, I'm going to see some new pictures get uploaded. And if I click on the first one, this was updated 58 minutes ago. This is the first picture that I popped up. It's a picture of a deer by a Johnny on the spot. Like, I don't know what it is. I have no idea who this person is. If this is a business, if it's a person, let's click on their page. Ah, look at that. Alpine Portable Toilet Services. Okay, so portable toilet services. The location is in Oroville. Where's Oroville?
North of Plumas Lake, maybe like 30 minutes out of Plumas Lake.
Is
It's
that
like-
also an area that you would service?
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
a country town where that goat probably lives in Plymouth, like out
Love
there.
it.
It's a perfect demonstration of what you're trying to say. I'll tell you what.
Awesome. Love it. That's what I'm getting to. Thank you. So this is where we're heading to, is that it might not be exactly the town, but it might be around. Now, this is an awesome account to potentially connect with. So what we just did takes no more than 6 seconds to do. You type in the town, you search the top recent posts. Now you're on a page. This is step 3. Go and click on one of those pages. Any page, doesn't matter. If it's a business, click on it. If it's a person, click on it. If it's a 13-year-old kid playing video games, do not click on it. That's probably not your ideal avatar, okay? Unless you're selling video games or something, then fine. But other than that, as realtors, we probably want to be a little bit more judgmental. Maybe it's a family person, or maybe it's a, I don't know, a person taking vacation with their significant other. Like, these are people that are probably looking to buy, sell, invest into real estate, right? We follow so far? So Alpine Toilets, okay, this is a business. Now, usually one of the questions that I get asked when I get to this point is, well, if it's a business, should I engage? Because it's not a person. But my rebuttal to this is there's a person that is managing the account. So there's a person behind there, okay? Someone is running this. Someone is in charge of this, and all the messages and the DMs, like there's someone there. Message, you never know who knows who knows what, right? Now, step 4, we're going to do a little engaging. So just like farming, right? We send out postcards, we door knock, we cold call, we text message blast, whatever it is that you do in terms of your farming concepts. In this case, you're not going to do that. You're not going to spend thousands of dollars on sending postcards. You're going to spend 2 minutes liking some of their posts. Like their post, like, right? Like, I usually like to like 5. 5 is usually the magic number. Just to kind of poke at them, just to tell them, hey, I'm in your notifications now. Yes, question. Erica, hi.
Hi, is it weird? Like, because here's the thing, when people do it to me, sometimes it's weird and sometimes it's not weird. Like if the person's weird, it's weird. If the person's not weird, it's not weird. So when is it like, oh, why did all of a sudden they came like my pictures?
Mm-hmm. It's about to get weirder.
Okay, that's fine.
You-
As long as
you-
we know we're being weird, I guess it's fine.
It's a good question, but I'll get to your point in just a second. I'm glad that you bring it up. So I just liked 5 of their posts. Now what you want to do is comment on one of those posts. Again, we're talking toilet services. I don't know what kind of comments you can leave for that, but let's get creative. We're realtors, okay? There's a dear John, that's the caption. Dear John, there's a deer right outside. That's funny. It's hilarious. So let's comment on that and say something like, this caption is on point with the clapping emoji, laughing emoji, right? Putting a little bit of emotion behind my text. Just so you guys know, emojis is a universal language that we all speak. I could say this caption is on point, no emojis, no emotion. How do they know if I just said this caption's on point versus this caption's on point? Like there's a huge difference between both of them. There's an emphasis on one of them, but the emoji enhances it. People know how to read your comments better when you leave emojis. It's more colorful, okay? So this is more so of a psychological little addition to this bonus to this tip. Also, second tip to this is that when you look at your notifications, when I go to my notifications, I'll see random people liking my texts. I'll see random people liking my posts, but it's usually here where I stop and I watch because this person just left me some sort of comment with 3 laughing emojis. That caught my attention versus all the other notifications I have. It's that one that my eyes were appealed to because there was color, there was emojis, there was emotion, as opposed to someone just saying cool. Like, what is cool? Nothing. I don't know. I could have probably just glanced over it. Does that make sense? Everyone's cool. Awesome. So that's why I say post the emojis. Okay. So step 4, I was talking about, just to recap, I said go and like 5 posts, comment on one of them, right? The 5th step, Erica, is where it's going to get weird, even weirder. Okay. Bear with me. The 5th step is where usually I lose the audience. This is usually where people are like, nah, screw that. I'm not doing that. No thanks. Appreciate it, but no. And it's okay. This is why I'm winning and most don't. This is why cold callers win and people that don't cold call don't. This is why door knockers get leads. This is why not door knockers don't. The 5th thing you're going to do, step 5, to conclude this, put a nice bow on this, is you're going to send them a DM. But you're not going to send them just a text DM. You're going to send them a video message of yourself actually speaking and looking the way you do. Who did I lose? Everyone's done. I ain't doing that, Ed. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Next speaker. Got it.
You do that on the very first interaction?
I do
Like,
that on the very first interaction.
can you give us an example?
Yes, I can.
So what would you send to the toilet company?
Dear
right now?
John.
Exactly. Yeah, right. What would you say?
What would you say to them? Yeah.
So I'm not going to use them as an example. I'm going to do one of my own, okay, in my area. So let's go back. So I can now tie this and show you an example of this. I'm going to do my town, which is a town called Somerville. Somerville, New Jersey. There are 99.8 thousand people that have used this hashtag. Listen, we have 13,000 residents, but it's becoming a popular area now. So we don't have a lot of residents. It's not a big town, but it's a little town. So 99,000 people have used this hashtag before. Okay. I'm going to click on it though, because this is where I live. I love this area. This is where I want to sell. So I click on the hashtag. Who remembers what I do next?
Open it and find somebody.
Recent top post.
Filter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Erica got it. Filter, right? So we're going to go to filter and check out recent. The most recently one, let's see, this is the most recent one, 18 hours ago. This is a girl named Francesca. She is food, travel, lifestyle, so she's a little bit more bigger. I want to try someone else. Next one, posted 1 day ago. Jean Ceramics. Okay, so I'm looking some ceramic, some pottery stuff. I want to check out what the location is in Seagirt, New Jersey. It's a little further than I want it to be, so I'm going to do the next one. And you keep going until you find someone that is a bit more up your alley, if this makes sense, okay? So let's keep looking. I see this. What is this? View shop? No, let's keep looking. Bistro. This is North Brunswick. This is a good area. This is good. Tour of Somerville. Okay, this is good. Tour of Somerville. So I don't know what these guys are about, but let's check out their bio. America's longest running bike race, and it happens here in Somerville, New Jersey. So it's a lot of bikes. This looks cool. I'm in my town, so fun. So same thing. I'll go ahead. I'll like the photos. Cool. Right? So I liked 5 of them. What do I do next?
Send them a DM.
Not yet.
No.
One more thing.
Like 5 photos.
I liked 5 photos.
Emoji.
Alyssa said
Comment. Comment on a post.
this video is so awesome with heart eye emojis clapping. All right. Something. Boom. So I just sent that to them. Next, another thing. If they have, by the way, if you're on their account, it's more than likely that this is a public account. It's not private account, which means you can actually view their stories if they have one. So if they have stories, view it. I don't know what the stories are about, but just they only had one story. You can comment on the story as well if you want, because that's another way to poke at them. It's stories are ephemeral, which means they die in 24 hours. You post in 24 hours, and they have to repeat, which means it's a relevant thing. That means someone is posting on there. That means they're an active account. They are not someone that posted last time in 2018. There's someone that posted today, last night, stuff like that, you know? So check their stories, because who doesn't like to be a little snoop and like check out who's been looking at my stories, right? One of my ex-girlfriends checking out my stuff. Who's looking at my stuff, right? Like we're snoops, okay? So we're gonna look at that. If they just saw you liking their page, commenting on their page, viewing their story, and now getting a DM, like, I know, Erica, that's a little weird. Like, you're liking my stuff. Who are you? But now you're like really all over my map. And now you're sending me a video message, which is personal. It's going to be a personal message. I'm getting to that in a second. Next one I want to do is the last step, which is going to be sending them a DM. And when I open up the messages, just so you guys see proof, I've never spoken to them before. They don't follow me. I don't follow them. Okay. But what do I know so far about them? It's called Tour of Somerville. They're all into bikes. It's America's longest running bike race, and it's here in Somerville, New Jersey. Founded in 1940. Cool. I don't know about this. I've been living in this area for a little bit now. So I just learned something new. And you get to learn something. Cool. All right. So now I'm going to send them a message. And the message is going to be something like this. Hey, my name is Ed. I stumbled upon your page. I was just scrolling through Somerville, New Jersey, the hashtag, and your page came up. I had no idea that there was a bike touring race thing here in Somerville. I'm so excited for the next one. I don't know if you're taking on sponsorship, or I don't know if there's anything that I can value-wise bring to your table, but if so, I would love to connect furthermore. Thanks, talk soon. That's what you're sending. So let me do it. Okay. I'm gonna do it right now. So I'll whip out the phone, just very in the moment. By the way, I start off all my videos like this. Have you ever sent the video where it's like it caught you mid-screen of you talking and it's like a weird, right? Like it's so weird. Just so you start off like this, because that's the first thing that they'll see. It's not like some blurry image or like your face all crooked and your hair's all out of whack. No, it's okay, cool, makes sense. So, Hey, what's going on? My name is Ed. I just stumbled upon your page. First of all, I've been a resident of Somerville for about a year and a half now, and I had no idea that this bike race is even an event here. I've heard about it, but I had no idea as to what it is, what it looks like, and now I found your page. I'm so excited. Anywho, I'm not sure if there's anything in this world that I can ever help out in any sense. Maybe sponsorship, maybe I can volunteer. I have no idea. I'm just thinking outside the box. I want to be helpful from one local to another. I'm here to help out and be of value. So good to connect with you. Talk soon. Just okay. Proof. First of all, okay. Everyone follow so far? Maybe I'll write a little caption or something like that, just saying, hey. All right. And now, or even better yet, what I'll say is, hey, tour of Somerville, be more personal. All right. So now there it is. Hey, tour of Somerville. If you can see it somewhat. And now I'm going to send it. Before I send it, there are a few options down here. If you click on this, I'm sorry that it's so out of focus. I'll tell you what it says. But down below, it will ask you, do you want this video to be on replay? Just twice? Do you want this video to be opened only once? Or do you want this video to be forever openable, that they can always view it? You want the one that says keep in chat, meaning that's the one that will always be there for them. Because when you send this, it will look like this.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Mm-hmm. So now when you send the video, it'll be just like that. It won't be a little play button, because that's when it gets weird, Erica. You have no idea what you're getting videos of. And like, I know people that get freaked out from that. I get it. But if you see this, just a random person just saying hi, and you're also adding the flair of adding their name. Second bonus. I'll text as well saying hi, because now they got not only one DM, but two messages. Usually scammers or spammers only send one message, and it's usually a copy and paste. In this case, this is something that it's personable. This is sent directly to them. That's the 5-step process to follow farming. If you do that 5-10 times a day, do it 5 times a week, you're not only getting potentially 20 new followers, 30 new followers, but locals in a different sense of sending out postcards. You're sending out video messages. You're sending out your business card in a sense. Are you following them also? Great question. If it's an account that you feel is worth to follow them. If you feel like you don't see any sort of relationship being built out of it, maybe it's just some random person, you don't have to follow them. Follow them if they engage. Follow them if you actually start to converse. If they like you back, they might follow you back. I've gotten that before, where they don't even respond to my message. They just follow me and start liking my stuff. Great, new follower. Or I've had, so I'll show you exactly what I had. Look, I'll show you one of my recent messages. It was to a client, well, now a client. The video message that I sent was right here. That was a bit, you see how it popped up? I forgot to say keep in chat, so it popped up like that. But nonetheless, she still viewed it. And then her response was,
There.
I don't know if you can read it, but I'll read it for you. She said, hey, thanks, still at work, impressed by your following, haven't posted anything, haven't been in the mood. Also, we've been looking at places in New Jersey, just not sure when we'll be ready to buy. Same video that you just saw me do a few seconds ago with Tour of Somerville is essentially the same thing I did for her. Never did I say, hey, what's up? Awesome to connect. I'm a realtor. If you ever need buying or selling, like I'm your person. Never did I say that. She found that out because of her own due diligence. She went on my page and she said, who the hell is this person? Why is he liking my stuff?
Nice.
Then she found out, oh, he's a real estate agent. Oh, he was in services, New Jersey. This is cool. He has videos about real estate and stuff. Awesome. Great. Follow me. And I'll follow back. We just closed that deal. That was an $805,000 sale from a video message.
What? what would be a good example? Because the one you did was more like a kind of like business sort of speak, but like, can you give us an example of like maybe what you said to her as like an actual, like just a person?
For sure, yeah. So her page specifically, she's a comedian. So I reached out to her and I said, "Hey, I saw some of your videos. Like, I just gotta say, hilarious. Like, love your style, love your brand. It looks like you're doing some cool things. I don't know if there's anything in this world that I can ever help you out with, but again, from local to local, it's so cool to connect. Talk soon."
So you do make it a point to say from local to local, it's good to
Love
connect.
saying that. That's my favorite line. From local to local, from realtor to realtor, from lender to lender, from resident to resident, from business owner to business owner. Like, if you use that, even in cold calling, some of my teammates have that encrypted into their scripts. Is that when they call people, usually people hate to get cold calls. So one of our lines is, listen, we like making these calls as much as you like receiving them. You probably don't. But listen, from local to local, I'm just trying to build my sphere, trying to help out and be valuable to my community. Oh my God, people eat that up. Oh wow, it's actually a person. It's not a salesperson. You know? I saw some questions. Sorry. Are you following them all? What's the example of? Oh, okay, gotcha. The conversion rate of this method. I don't track my conversion rates. I don't know necessarily because I just send out so many messages. Um, I'm not like, oh, today I'm gonna do 10. Like if I'm in the mood, I'll do 30 of them in one shot, or I'll do 28 of them. I have no idea. In terms of conversion, I mean, this is just where all my business comes from. Usually, I don't know what the conversion is, also because I can connect with you. I'll have you follow me for a little bit, and then later down the line, you'll reach out to me. Like for example, these clients that I told you about before. This right here, Arthur and Jillian. This was a client that I received from another fellow realtor that's been following me for probably 6 years now, if I were to guess. She's been following me forever. She just sent me a listing lead for 520,000, and she sent me these clients for 700,000. A realtor, a follower that's been just following for quite some time. Hard to track that because I connected with her way back when. We're not like super close friends or anything, but for some reason she thought of me as the South Jersey go-to guy, you know? So, but yeah, I think I just saw the comment saying it's harder to convert, or I'm sorry, to track the metrics. Social so much harder to track than doors calls because they sometimes follow. Yeah, exactly. So you just never know. Social media, also another thing, is it should never feel like a job. Don't make it feel like a job. If someone's putting like a metaphorical gun to your head and saying you have to post today, if you don't post, you're not going to get leads. It sucks. It hurts the soul because like it should be fun. Content should be fun to make. I should have fun creating some content with you, Steven, right? We should go pull out the phone and just like the camera and the microphone and like let's just have some fun and film it. That's the stuff that gets people talking and buzzing and then hopefully reaching out. So, you know.
And Ed, we saw you speak in Oakland, I think it was last year, and you were kind of speaking on the same topic. And what you're saying is Instagram, this is something a year and a half later that you're still doing. This is part of your farming, part of your lead generation source. You love Instagram, DMing, because you're talking about DMing people back then too. And I didn't really DM too much people back then. I DM people all the time now on stories. It might not be so much for getting real estate business, but even connecting with other realtors, networking with people. One thing that you mentioned is people don't like getting cold calls, but people do like getting their page recognized. People do like likes. People do like DMs. People do like emojis, right? I mean, if I post something and it blows up, I was like, that feels good. I post something and there's crickets. It's like, ah. So we do like that recognition. And it's just not as weird on Instagram to DM someone, right? And you know when they see it, you know, oppose if I'm knocking on someone's door and they're eating dinner. That's a pain in the butt. It's just the
Right.
new
Right.
way to reach out to people. I could reach out to people and start a friendship on Instagram. I do it all the time. It's kind of weird because even like our friends, we don't text anymore on the phone. We have group chats in Instagram, and we share each other different story or different accounts and kind of clown on it. Hey, we should get together sometime. It's just kind of the norm of how we communicate these days. And it's only 2024. What is it going to be like in 2025, 6, 7, 8, 2030? We can't even think that far. It's going so quick. But Instagram is just continues to, I think, adapt and grow too. And everybody, my kids that were only doing Snapchat are now Instagram as well, right?
Well, you touched on two things that you touched on, which I'll point out real quick. The social currency, the social media currency, which is likes, comments, engagement, shares. Like this is the social media currency that we all love to receive. I know we do. It's an ego boost. It's like a dopamine, right? Like I get 500 likes. Shit, I did something right. This is good. Versus 500, views. Like, oh, what did I do wrong? No, it's so if you can give that sense of a dopamine injection into someone else and comment and say, "Hey, Rose, like love your page, everything you're doing, love it, your shirt, live in North Carolina, like California, love everything you're doing, love your glasses, love your back, like I just love it. I vibe with you so much. Like if there's anything in the world I can help you with, keep it going, keep it going. You look so great today. All these things. It feels good. So like when you give that opportunity to someone, promise you, it's so hard. Talking about conversion, the conversion is so much more higher because you're making it personal. I'm not sending Rose a message saying, "Hey, what's up? It's Ed. I'm a realtor. If you ever need someone local, like I'm your boy, like hit me up." Like that's such a copy and paste type of message, as opposed to, "Hey, Rose, love everything you're doing. Like I saw that one video about you and your dogs. I don't know if you have dogs. I saw that one video of you and your dogs out in the park. That was so cool. I take my dogs out there sometimes. I don't know if you have recommendations for dog parks, but anywho, love the stuff you're doing. Local to local, I'm here for you. So good to connect with you. Ciao."
That was good.
Right? Like I said something personal to you. So you're gonna acknowledge it. You're not gonna think that this is a scammer or a spammer. Like I said your name. I said something personal to you. That's why this is not, do not film this, copy and paste and send it to all. You send each individual one to the person.
Well, I also think this is kind of easier than door knocking or cold calling because one, obviously like when you're door knocking, you're like straight in their face, you have to be on it, and then you have to build that rapport so quickly so that they could like grasp to you. But like when you do this DM thing, they get to watch what you're doing, or like they get to watch what you're talking about, but then they'll go to your page and kind of resonate with everything that you're doing, and then they'll already know and like you before they reply back. Because I know if people reach out to us, I look at their profile before I reply back to see what they're doing. Versus
Totally.
it's so much harder to like cold call because you don't have a face to the voice, or door knock, you're just kind of like in their space right away. They don't have time to like really think about it. So I
Mhm.
love that. And then they're going to be following you. So you're on their radar for when they are ready. So again, that's where he says you can't really count the conversion, but like it literally is like a business card that, they can constantly see you when you're posting on your stories, your feed, versus door knocking, you drop a flyer or your business card, but then they don't see you again unless you come every month. Instagram's just been
These things are awesome for leaving at an open house. That's it. That's the only effect that a business card has in my perspective. If I go to a networking event, I am always giving out my Instagram. Hey, Rose, let's connect on Instagram. Are you on IG? No, you're not. TikTok, Facebook, where are you at? MySpace? Damn. Like, okay, let's connect. At least it's something because I'm constantly going to be seeing your stuff, as opposed to business card, which is gonna end up in somewhere in your washer or something, or maybe in the trash at the end of the day. That's just the truth. Business cards are great. Show a house, leave your card saying, "I was here." That's it. Like, other than that, social media. And again, back to Stephen, what you were saying, your point, and also tying it to Erica's point of this being weird. It's weird when we cold call random people. It's weird when we door knock on people having supper and we're there saying, "Hey, I'm an expert, local." If you're same concept, why is it weird if you already have a little bit of information about them and are sending it to them at their own leisure? Whenever they get a chance, you check it out. as opposed to a postcard, which is going to be ripped up in the trash anyway. Maybe you send a nicer, thicker one, nice laminated one, has a little bit of a longer shelf life. But I feel like the longer shelf life, if we're talking here, is going to be that video message that is so personable. No one's going to forget that. So I'm telling you guys this because this is what I do. I did this a year ago. I do this now. I did it 15 minutes ago. I do it 5 years ago. It works because no one's doing it. It's authentic. It takes time. And that's what not a lot of us have. We just want something that's quick. If you're going to go and listen to any of these social media gurus out there, I don't think any of them are saying what we just discussed today. All of them are going to say invest into your money, do Facebook ads, do a lot of content. You got to be consistent with it, buy this camera equipment and that. It's nonsense. This thing right here. Who has a phone? Anyone? No one has a phone? Everyone has a phone. We're all realtors. Do you know that this thing has a really good camera on it? Like really good? Like you could take really good videos with it. Use it. Do not overthink. Just post stuff that matters to you. Connect with people, connect with your locals. And that's it. That's the biggest secret that I can possibly give today. So I don't know if you have any other questions.
What about like which Instagram account? So like some people may have like a real estate one, or people have, so like for us, for our team, we have Living in Northern California Instagram. But I have a personal one where I mix personal and business, and then Steven has his own personal and business. Like, what would you recommend we use?
Personal, always personal. The business one is exactly that. It's business. It's way too salesy. People sniff it out from a mile away. If a message comes from a business account, immediately I think I'm about to get spammed, I'm about to get sold something. Immediate wall gets put up. You need that wall to be removed.
And the good thing is they will find our business page if they find us interesting.
Exactly. They will find it. Trust me. If they want to, they will find it. So, but this is where it comes to having good quality content, having consistent content, having a lot of content that talks about the market, talks about the locals, talks about your area. It's not just your family. Like it's, look, business, 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 family, 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 family stuff, lifestyle, lifestyle, lifestyle. I love this, I love that, but also business, 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 as opposed to just business and hammering it away with just sold, just listed, just closed, this, that. People are not interested in that. They're interested in, I want to get to know Erica's life. Like what else is Erica doing? Oh, she travels, or she does this, or she has a family, or she has that. That's so awesome. Wow, she has really cool glasses and cool fashion I see too. Like, this is this is what I would get. Business cards won't tell you that, just straight up. So I would say personal account for sure over business.
Perfect. Anybody have any more questions?
Well, there's one thing he said, Ed, and help me out with this. Well, first with the business card, I pass those out the most to new builds, the sales agents. Other than that, I try to get their information on my phone. Instagram is the go-to. Now, one thing you said is content should always be fun. Content is fun. When I go out, I shoot content. It's fun. There is a tipping point where it does become tiring, and it's probably a good time to call it a day, because shooting video for 3-4 hours, after a while, it's like, I'm not thinking as clearly about what I want to do. Okay, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
But there is a time when I'm surfing through Instagram, finding people to DM, starting conversations, where it does tend to get tiring. There is a job aspect to that. Am I doing it wrong? There's times where I'm like, but anything that we do, nothing's easy, right? If I go door knocking, if I go cold calling, if I farm, if I do open houses, you do that enough, it all becomes tiring. I feel that aspect with going through Instagram as well. I do get burnt out from that. Do you feel that way ever? Or are you always on, love my job, love what I do, I get to do this all the time?
Awesome question. It's really we're creators, musicians. I come from a little bit of a music background, and when it comes to a musician or an artist or a painter, even call it, we run into artist block. Artist block is an actual terminology of where an artist just runs out of inspiration, just like I can't get past this wall, I'm blocked. Straight up, that's what happens. We experience those, whether you experience it in one day, you experience it in a few hours of creating content. Some of us experience it in 3, 4 months. Like it takes time. To me, I'm a creator at heart. I love creating. I will pull out the phone all day long. Let's go film. I can be a goofball all day long on camera. Eventually, I will run into that block where I'm just like, I don't want to post anything today. I just want to do nothing. We will get that for sure. What I will say, and just to kind of, I guess, tie my perception here on this conversation, like what's a good show? Like what's a good show that you have? Like a good TV show, for example, that you watch. Do you have any?
Paw Patrol. I'm just kidding.
Paw Patrol? Paw Patrol. Not animated, something real, something real. Like, I don't know, Selling Sunsets, for example, something we can all relate to, okay? Um, for example, there are seasons of shows. There's a reason why Friends has 20, I don't know how many seasons they have. And between those seasons and those gaps, there are evolutionary periods where sometimes you just can't think of any more content to create. So you stop for a little bit, wait for the next season to come. Now you have a new character. Your character is improved. Your character has now a new look, a new haircut, a new vision, a new voice, a new sound, a new look, like all this stuff. It's okay to have that. So I tell people, if you run into that artist block, fine, own it. Just take it in. If you're not feeling creative, take a seat back, look at some inspiration, see what else is out there, check out other real estate agents that are doing some stuff online, get some inspiration, steal their ideas for all I know. I have a favorite quote by Picasso: "Good artists copy, great artists steal." I'm not saying go and start stealing everyone's content. I'm saying take inspiration from them. Take and make your own recipe from it is what I'm saying. Does that make sense? So it's totally okay if you run into an artist block. For those that are thinking like, oh, I can't do content, I'm not a creative. It's okay. You don't have to be a creative in a sense. Kind of do. We're realtors. Like we have to market ourselves. But if you are not, then collaborate with someone that is. Think how they think. You eventually start to become them too. So as real estate agents, we got to be a little bit more creative, but it's okay. Not always. So that's my point.
And you guys, if you're not following Ed, please do. Their videos are like hilarious. Not to say that you have to do stuff like that, but it's kind of fun to do it once in a while too, right? And so when people are watching you, and that's kind of what I struggle with. I'm so like straightforward and like constantly like this, right? And so I try to sprinkle our kids in because I'm not funny. So I try to do something a little bit more personable and I, use them as yeah. But like, do you think that people should try to do something that's outside of just kind of the plain boring house tours, talking videos? If people aren't funny, like what other things do you recommend for them to post? I've tried telling people maybe like do like cooking videos and just things that you're interested in, like us is fitness.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts on like other ideas if people aren't as like creative?
It's I always say that there are five styles of content that always sell the best. And I probably mentioned this even at the Oakland when I was speaking over in California. I don't know if I did talk about it. If not, I'll say it now. But the 5 things that sell really well online is, oh, there's a little one. I have to be careful with how I.
No, it's okay.
Earmuffs.
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 Not bad. It's okay. I'll get to it. So, education. Okay, so educational type of content, entertainment. So entertainment could be fun stuff, could be funny skits, could be something that gets you giggling, feeling emotional, sad, happy, right? Entertainment. Animals. Animals is a big one. I don't know. People just love animals. They go crazy when they see them online. Children, family, kids. Let's, put that in that one category. And then the last one, sex. These are 5 things that sell like hotcakes. They go crazy. And sometimes there are content creators that spice it up and add 2 elements into one. For example, I do a lot of edutaining content. meaning it's a little bit of a combo of education, but also entertainment. So I'll dance, I'll put on a little bit of music, and I'll point that in the air, right? And as I point, all of a sudden little text bubbles start to pop up. Like I'll edit that and I'll teach you something. Here's 4 things you need to know about the 2024 real estate market before you buy. I don't know, just making stuff up right now. Boom, 1, boom, 2, 3, 4, right? And I'm dancing, I'm having fun. Easy, 15-second video, call it a day. It's short, it's educational. I'm dancing, so you're kind of laughing because I suck at dancing. And that's it. And there you go. Have it. It's edutaining content. That works good for me. I'm not saying it's going to work well for you. You can find your own way. I mentioned babies, animals, children. Like there's a lot of people that have a dog that they love oh so much. They throw them in every single piece of content. This is the dog. My God, the dog has a better brand than the person itself sometimes. That sells. If that's you, then start throwing your dog into the mix of things. Or for the kids, for those that have kids, like right now, Christina, I saw you had a little one come up, pop her head in. For example, if you have kids and you're a little bit more entertaining, you have some spirit to you, make a video with your kid. Dress her up, suit, whatever it is, dress them up, suit and tie, dress her up in a nice dress, have her be your secretary or your assistant for the day. Film a video of, hey, here with my showing agent, and have her go inside. Like, listen, mommy's got to take a nap. You go and show this next buyer the homes, right? Like, and film that. Like, have fun with it. Now, all of a sudden, you're throwing a combo of entertainment, kids, right, and a little bit of your business. And
And
just brainstorming out loud of like, how else can you advertise yourself as a realtor? It's not just, hey, look at my headshot from 38 years ago. It's, look, I'm doing something that's fun. I'm showing you that I'm a realtor, but I'm also a family person. I'm also real. I'm personable. I'm here. Does that make sense?
Hey, Ed, did you ever see what's her name? Erica from Jupiter? She did a house tour where she wore like a bodysuit so it looked like she was naked, and she went through the
No.
whole house and was like talking about like the house, and she would make kind of like sexual comments, but that blew up.
Oh,
It
that's
was
Is
good.
this the one
so
you were going to
good.
copy?
Yeah.
You're copying. There you go. Look at you.
Yeah, it was the funniest video ever. And she did it so well. It was like, and when you're talking, I'm not saying like you guys go off and do something crazy like that, but like it stood out. And so she literally walked around the house and like made all these like funny sexual remarks, but it wasn't like bad. But that literally like got her so much attention. And she does great on social media. So I just thought that was funny.
That's awesome. Good. Take it for inspiration. If anyone else, any other questions, I encourage you, please message me on Instagram. I just put it in the chat. It's just Ed Stulak. If you send me a video message, you get extra brownie points. If you just want to send me a text, that's fine too, but I'll probably respond with a video. And whatever questions you have, please, by all means, from realtor to realtor, you guys got my support. So whatever you need, all right?
Ed, we appreciate you so much. And we connected, we invited you on DM to come speak today, and you said, of course. So thank you so much, Ed. We appreciate you.
Of course, totally happy. Guys, awesome to connect with you. Until next time.
Thank you.
All right, bud. Thank you.
Guys.
See you guys next week.